Previously on Stingers.
I'll have your job for this. But this is police harassment.
You do not want to mess with me, Kaplan. You end this now, or I'll end it for you.
Hey, you see what he just did? He's threatened to kill me.
You know a lot of people. You think you can get someone to go around there and give them the frighteners?
Are you crazy? You're a cop, for Christ's sake.
Marty, you owe me.
Sorry. Can't help you.
Danny, he's dead. I killed him. He was lying right there, not breathing, not moving.
He's gone, Pete.
He's alive.
He's alive.
Yeah. I'll call you. Thanks.
Oscar?
That was my surgeon.
And?
Good news, mate? Yeah.
The all clear?
100%.
So you're from Sydney?
Yeah.
Is it nice?
Sorry?
Sydney. Okay, you got like tea, coffee, sugar, all that there. I'll just put towels in the bathroom for you. Hey, I've heard you can climb the Sydney Harbour Bridge these days. Have you ever done it?
No.
Lazy bugger, eh? We've got breakfast, continental or cooked. My dad makes the best bacon and eggs.
I won't be needing breakfast.
Well, if you change your mind, just need your order by 9. Cool. Enjoy your stay.
Great.
Nugget's arrived. He's got his kid with him.
Where the bloody hell's Stone? He should be meeting him by now.
Call him again, Pete?
He wouldn't have forgotten, would he?
No.
Hey, Jesus.
What?
Nothing.
No. Got the bloody thing switched off. Still going to voicemail.
Sorry I'm late, guys. Heading in now.
About time.
Well, howdy doody.
Howdy doody to you too.
Ever turn that phone of yours on?
I've been trying to call you. No can do on the juice.
What? There's nothing going round. I couldn't even score your balloon right now, let alone a whole Kelly.
Bullshit. True shit.
Hey, Josh, wait your turn. Bloody kids. There's nothing going round.
What, you can't get your hands on one lousy K?
Oh, nice ass, huh? It's this Marty Engel turned supergrass. It's got everyone freaked. He's the Kevin Bacon of the drug world. The prick knows everyone. Which means the cops are now jacked into just about every major player in town. Big Tony flushed his entire kit down the dunny as soon as he heard, and that's been the standard reaction.
There's got to be someone moving stuff. You're on friendly terms with Coburg, Eddie. You ask him?
Coburg Eddie? He's now Adelaide Eddie. He dropped his gear half price to some wingnut Sydney outfit and moved out west.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, tell me about it. I've got to pay that little bastard's school fees next week.
When do you think things will get going again?
I don't know. Everyone's sitting tight until Engel can be dealt with.
Oh, yeah, right. How's that going to happen?
Oh, there's a few people working on it. A few interested parties are pulling their resources.
Are they aware that he's police protected up the arse? Probably sitting in a safe house in Peru somewhere?
There. Those 500 grand says he'll show his head at some stage. And when he does, that sort of money buys a lot of eyes, you know what I mean?
I wouldn't hold my breath.
Next time we're operational, keep your mobile phone on. We spend half the day setting this up for nothing. Yeah, sorry. It's basic stuff, mate. I know.
How did it go?
You can't supply on the deal. Nobody's moving product.
Marty Turning seems to have everyone spooked.
I wish he could have just picked up a phone. It's a lot of trouble just to hear him say no.
I think he just likes Stoney's company. Isn't that right?
Right, today's situation report. Remember Denny Kaplan?
Yeah.
His body was found in National Park outside Albury.
Fancy that.
Any other details? Well, just what it says here. Buried in a shallow grave, his car was dumped in the Murray nearby. So, is there anything we can pass on to homicide?
Like what?
From the investigation. Did Kaplan ever mention anybody that had it in for him?
Not off the top of my head.
No. Okay, well, we may as well call it a day.
Yeah.
See ya.
I'm out of here.
Blue pants, yep. Navy white striped shirt, yeah. Right. Can you tell how long his body's been in the ground? Right. And he's pretty beat up, yeah? Did that kill him? Okay, let me know when the autopsy's in. Yeah, thanks for your help.
You think that's wise?
I have to check. I keep thinking, you know, maybe I killed him. He wasn't breathing.
Pete, you were panicked. Look, dead people don't get up, pack their bags and walk away, do they? Come on, Pete, it's over.
Yeah, but who did it?
Who cares? It's over. And don't go poking around anymore. You don't want to show up on homicide's radar. They'll be all over you.
G'day, mate. Hi. Domestics. It's not too late, is it? No, come in. Thanks. How's it going? Beers.
Yeah. I thought, you know.
Beautiful. Who's here?
Sonny, hi.
Hey, he's come over for a drink.
Oh, great. Well, I'm going to bed. You boys knock yourselves out.
I've caught you too late, haven't I? No, I was getting sick of the sight of her.
I heard that.
Nah, I really like these old places. They've got character. Like those cornices up there. You don't get those with the new joints. Oh, and the fact you've got double frontage. That makes all the difference. I suppose you've got twice the width.
Yeah.
Anyway, here I am, rabbiting on.
You all right?
Me, yeah. No. Not really. I did something today. No. Oh, Christ, what is it? Today was a really bad day for me. I let you guys down in a big way.
Is this about the operation?
Mate, I dropped the ball. Not having my phone on me was just stupid. Getting there late, I wasted everyone's time, and Angie had to sit through that stuff about Marty. I know it upset her.
Mate, it's no big deal, really. We all dropped the ball.
It wasn't necessary. It won't happen again.
But that's not it, is it?
I'm just being an idiot.
You haven't found another lump in the other one, have you?
Piss off. You won't be happy till I've lost both of them, will you?
You're all right, aren't you?
Yeah.
I mean, up here. Well, it's been a pretty tough couple of months for you.
It has, yeah. But I've got Tigger.
Yeah. I don't know how you dealt with it, mate. You stared down the pale horse.
And laughed.
Yeah, bloody oath. Would have been terrifying, though.
I don't know. It's not the dying. I wasn't afraid of that. Not so much. It was the pain. Not knowing if it was ever going to get any better. That knocked me around.
Well, I, for one, am glad you got through it.
Me too.
G'day.
Why are you photographing my car?
We need you to come down to HQ. There's some questions regarding the death of Denny Kaplan.
Such as?
Let's talk about it at HQ, eh?
Not enough to make Kaplan a trifecta.
Did you have any contact with Kaplan post the investigation?
Not that I recall.
No? What about the 11th of last month outside Kaplan's house in Williamstown, sometime around 10 o'clock?
No.
You didn't have an altercation with Kaplan on that occasion, threaten him with his life?
Oh, I'd remember something like that.
Well, what about the 12th, the following day? Did you visit Kaplan at his house sometime around 5:30 in the afternoon?
I don't recall.
Don't you? Well, we've got a neighbour who claims he saw a man fitting your description leaving Kaplan's house. The man looked shaken and had blood on his shirt. He was able to identify the car the man was driving as a silver Subaru WRX. Now, you drive such a car, or don't you recall? Why did you call the morgue yesterday? I hear you were quite fascinated with the cause of Kaplan's death. Look, why don't you just do us all a favour, mate, and submit yourself to a lineup?
Why would I do that? That's just asking for trouble.
Well, alternatively, we can arrange photographic identification. You see, we don't need your cooperation for that.
I'll be leaving now.
Nick?
Oh, you got to be joking. I didn't give you permission for that.
Hey! Hey!
No offence, mate, but you should have asked permission.
It's all right, mate. We'll have a photo on file.
You just be careful who sees it. You know I'm undercover.
Not for long, sport.
Homicide is asking for a photo of you. I have to give it to them. Callahan is most likely going to press departmental charges over the camera. Personally, I'm mystified. I just don't know what you thought you would achieve.
All they had to do was ask.
It's not funny, Pete.
You didn't ask if I did it.
Do I need to? Oh, shit. Tell me everything.
what's going on in there?
Teaching the shit about something. You still upset with me, mate?
A bit.
Got you something? Just something little. You've been a bit glum since Marty.
Oh.
Thought you could do with some cheering up.
You wrapped this, didn't you?
You can tell.
Oh. Turkey's still light. Thank you so much.
It's not like the stuff you get at the milk bar with the chocolate. It's the real thing.
Oh.
From Turkey. It says product of Cyprus, but Cyprus is Turkey. Turkey governs Cyprus, along with Greece. I think they're partitioned halfway, actually, and Cyprus delight. It's I wanted to apologise. I'm sorry. I said some pretty ordinary things about Marty.
It's okay.
I didn't even know him as a person. And he must be a pretty decent bloke for you to like him.
Thanks. Nearly made me cry.
Sorry.
It's okay. I'm okay.
You've obviously heard about Pete.
What?
Oh, for Christ's sakes, Peter, just tell them what happened.
I can't.
He had a gun on you.
Doesn't make any difference. I was in his house, not mine. They got me threatening him, they got me leaving the scene. Whichever way you look at it, I'm screwed.
I can't hold off sending the photo any longer.
Then send it. I'm going home.
Pete. Listen, I heard about everything. Marty said something to me just before he went into witness protection. He said if you ever get into trouble, tell you to contact him.
You say about what?
No, it wouldn't be any more specific than that. All he'd say was, I'd know what it was when it happened. So, when I heard about this, I thought maybe it's got something to do with it.
He didn't say anything more?
Did Marty have anything to do with this?
No.
Pete?
He didn't.
Well, then what was he talking about?
Kaplan tracked me down. He was making threats. I asked Marty to help me out. Well, he knows people. I wanted him to get someone to go around and sort this guy out.
Oh.
Yeah, well, to his credit, he said no, he wouldn't do it.
Bloody hell.
I know. I'm not exactly proud of it, but that was the extent of his involvement.
Well, he seemed to know something, unless you've got any other skeletons in the closet.
All this is beside the point. He's in witness protection. I've got more chance of communing with the dead. Then again, there might be someone who could help out. Appointment. Fish. How you going?
How are you? Thinking on the way over here, it's got to be 12 years.
Yeah, since Frankston, that'd be. Get your beer?
No, fine.
Just a pot, thanks. You off the grog these days?
Truth is, I can't drink beer. Yeast. Turns out I've got an intolerance.
Shit, that's what it was. Face looks better for it.
Yeah, well, no one calls me ointment anymore. No one's called me that since we were stationed together. I mean, this is not a friendly catch-up. We were never friends. You gave me a lot of stick about my face, and I made no secret of the fact that I thought you were a dickhead. So what do you want?
I need your help with something.
Oh, yeah, that'll be right.
Marty Engel.
What about him?
Well, you're his case officer, and I was wanting a meeting with him. Well, I'm asking because it's important.
Yeah, well, I can't. He's a protected witness.
I just need to ask a few questions.
No one has access to Marty Engel. You know how many people want that guy killed? Last I heard, there's 500,000 on it. What do you want to know?
I need to speak with him. Personally.
Well, that's not going to happen.
How'd you go?
As expected. Still a prick. How about you?
Good. Tracker's on and working.
Let's get going.
Him. Sure?
Yeah, that's him.
Okay. You'll be needing to make a statement to that effect, all right? There we go. 2 positive IDs. The neighbour and this fella.
Pete's movement over the last 6 weeks. It only pertains to his work hours, operational status. I've also included some timesheets and rosters if you want to cross-reference any of it.
Did you ever suspect Church of being involved in any of this?
Well, we don't know if he was involved in anything. Hey, it's early days yet, Frank. All you've got is a witness to a fairly minor altercation.
Minor, he threatened to kill a guy.
That's according to Kaplan, and therefore hearsay.
Oh, come on.
Look, this guy didn't even hear the threat. And as for your other witness... So Peter went to visit Kaplan at his house. The witness cannot account for what occurred inside the house. All he saw was Peter leaving.
If your bloke's so bloody innocent, then why all the bullshit?
Hey, Mac, we can understand you want him to defend you.
I'm not
but...
defending him. All I'm saying is don't get ahead of yourselves. You haven't got a case yet.
I suppose all we need is some compelling evidence. Give us a hoy when you finish with Pineapple Head, will you?
You've got something. No, come on. What have you got?
No, this again. You know, there's more to me than the information.
I know that.
We found blood at Kaplan's house. It's Church's.
This could be the safe house.
Well, they got takeaway. At least they're feeding him.
All right, what do we do now?
Well, they got to sleep sometime. Maybe we'll make a move then.
I'm Detective Callahan. This is Detective Jardine. Got a warrant to search the premises.
Make yourselves at home.
Okay, try that one. Phil, you check that room. Dave, down here.
Sure there's enough of you?
So is Pete in?
No, haven't seen him all day.
No sign of him out the back, sir.
Yeah, good on you.
Yeah, the back lane covered as well in case he did a runner. Good thinking.
You know where we could find him? I've got an arrest warrant I'd really like to execute.
Can't help you, I'm afraid. Don't know where he is. What are you arresting him for? Fashion crimes?
That's a cute little mouth you got on you there, lovey.
Lovey.
I'm looking forward to hearing what it's got to say about all this.
With your head that far up your arse, I'll be amazed if you hear anything.
Train the people to be arsehole, or do they just come that way ready-made?
Maybe she's telling the truth, Frank. Maybe she doesn't know anything.
Yeah? Well, I've issued a K-Loft out on him.
Won't be necessary, Frank. You'll show.
If I don't start getting some cooperation, there's going to be a media release, newspapers and television.
You're going to have to talk to them. They're going to the media.
For some reason, Pete hasn't squared with them. I don't know why, but I'm going to have to back him on this.
You can't help whether he's guilty of this or not. All you can do is tell the truth.
Mac, I know he's not guilty. Okay, we went back, Kaplan was gone, he'd packed his bags and he'd left.
Then tell them that. Any word?
Nothing. How'd you go?
Told them everything about the stalking and the threats. Now they've got motive to add to the list.
Well, what about the fact he was gone when you got back?
They laughed in my face. Should have kept my mouth shut.
Hey, listen. Do you know if Angie's got any jobs running at the moment?
No,
She signed out a tracker on her laptop, but there's no operation mentioned. Tried calling about it, but her phone was off.
it's going around a bit at the moment, isn't it? You want a coffee?
Nah, I'm fine. Thanks. Hang on. You bastards.
Check this out.
What's going on? That's Marty.
Your boyfriend have any medical complaints, you know?
No.
See what's going on?
I better you wait, you might be spotted. I'll take care of this.
Shit. Found ya. Just had to follow the bouncing ball. Scared the shit out of me.
Max sent you, did she?
Doesn't know a thing about it. You aware there's a call-off out on you?
I got about 12 phone messages to that effect, yeah.
So what's your interest in that Commodore over there?
Came on about 2 hours ago, just started spewing his guts up.
Sir, can you tell me what you've eaten?
We had Mexican. Yeah, chili con carne. Wolfed it right down.
Okay, we'll set up an IV, usual bloods including cultures. 1 litre of saline stat, next over 30 minutes. Maxilon 10 milligram IV, Buscopan 20 milligram IM.
Help.
And sir, just try and hold your arms still. Okay, first I want everything in your stomach in that bowl.
What are we looking at, Doc? Got a code yellow on this guy. We've got to get him to a secure room.
When the drip's finished and he's stable.
And if Marty can't help?
I don't know.
Because if you want, my car's here. There's some clothes, camping gear in the back. There's a little bit of money I can give you. You can go bush, lay low.
Gee, I don't know if I will, but, you know.
Well, it's there if you want it.
Thanks.
Hey,
Don't worry, he's one of us, I think.
food poisoning. They've taken him to a private room upstairs somewhere. Couldn't say where.
If it's a stomach complaint, it'll be the gastro ward.
I don't know, but there's something going on around here.
Hey, check this out.
Hang on, there's supposed to be 2 on him at any one time.
Let's get up there. Ointment. It's just down there.
You want me to create a diversion? Draw him away?
Ah, you just get your ass shut off.
Just going for coffee.
No, thanks, I'm not.
Marty.
Ange.
Settle back, it's okay.
I feel so good.
This is bullshit. Where's his protection?
He's sold him out, hasn't he? This has all been to get him in the open, so he can hit him.
I'll tell you what's happened. I reckon ointment's poisoned his food.
Well, if he's going to get hit, we've got to get him out of here.
I know.
Ange.
Mate, watch the door. No one comes in. We'll arrange backup.
Sure. You guys carry?
No, you?
No. Don't worry about it. Try and look dangerous.
Edgy. Edge?
Try and keep it down, mate.
I've been trying.
Shh.
Come on. Mac, it's me.
Angie, where are you? Is Pete... What? Oh, shit. Danny, go to the gun cabinet. We need 5 pistols.
What's going on?
I'll meet you at the car. Okay, we'll be there in 10 minutes, all right? Stay there.
Marty, what do you know about Danny Kaplan? His body turned up. Someone killed him. What do you know about that? Did you send someone around to sort him out?
Tell him in a language he'll understand. You said...
That's right. Did you do that?
No.
Listen to me, Marty. Do you know anything about how he died?
I love you, Ange.
Marty.
I love you. I'm so sorry.
We're not going to get any sense out of him like this.
Peter Church killed him, Ange. Got the gun.
How did you know that?
Yeah, he thinks I'd send someone around, but I wouldn't do it, Ange. I bugged him.
You had Kaplan under surveillance?
So I could warn you if he tried anything. But you killed him.
And you got rid of the body?
Yeah. I cleaned it up. I cleaned it all up. I'm a cleaner. Felt I owed it to him, Ange. Sorry, Ange. That's why all this. That's why we can't be together. I'm sorry.
Did you get it on tape?
It'll get you off.
Look, I'm getting the heebie-jeebies out here. I reckon we move him.
You stay with him, we'll keep watch. Shit, I'm glad you're here, mate.
That guy came by before.
Yeah, well, he's not in there to pick up the laundry. Police, you got some ID you can show us?
Sure.
Get some help! Oh my God! Get help! Go, Ash, now! Go! Now!
Help someone. We need some help. We've got an officer down.
It's okay, all right. Okay, I'm with you. I'm with you. Come. You right? You come to come. Come to come on!
Go, Nick. 4 units.
I can't control the bleeding.
Just keep the pressure up on the wound.
Stay with us, matey. We're all here.
Surgical registrar's on his way down. Resus 1 is ready. We're still waiting on his history.
Heart rate's increasing.
He's got a tension pneumo on the right side. Gotta release it. Coming through. We need a second line.
We're on the way.
That's ready to go in.
Move that over here.
I'm sorry,
Done.
sir. You can't come past here.
No, I'm not leaving it.
I'm sorry.
Pete, come on. We can't do anything now, okay?
It's on the way.
So much blood.
How's that second line?
It's got no veins. It's shocked.
Raise his legs.
Legs are raised.
Give me 5 mils of lignocaine and adrenaline. The scalpel and set up for an ICC with an underwater seal.
Happening.
You've got good air entry on both sides. That's good.
Second line's in.
Any word?
How's Marty?
Pretty out of it. He's got half the police force watching him at the moment. Hey, that tape. It's in a storage facility on Alexandra Parade.
Surgery's preparing for him now. He'll go up any minute.
What are his chances?
He suffered some fairly massive injuries. We'll know better after surgery.
Doctor?
Excuse me.
Your mate, ointment. Russell Fuller's been brought in for questioning along with the other two.
He's in VFib.
Do it again.
Get the pedals.
Right. Nearly there.
200 joules.
200 joules ready.
Ready? Good. And clear.
Hold it, please. Hold it, hold it. There's an NFR on this guy. His history just came through. Stop everything immediately.
What are you doing?
No, I'm sorry, you cannot be in here.
No. He's dying.
The patient has a not for resuscitation order on him.
What the bloody hell does that mean?
It's a legal document. We cannot resuscitate.
Doesn't make sense. The guy just beat cancer, for Christ's sake.
Are any of you members of his family? Because I'm not really at liberty to discuss
I'm
any...
his brother.
Okay, according to this, your brother is not cured. He has metastases to the liver, lung and bone.
He said he had the all clear.
He's terminal.
I need to know what to do here.
As his brother, you could legally overturn the order, consent to resuscitation on his behalf.
There isn't some mistake.
No. Just say the word and we'll resuscitate.
We're running out of time. Look, we're running out of time. I need a decision.
Didn't know. Oh, Jesus. No. It's what he wants.
To save your own ass, so you kept your trap shut. Drop the gun, Kaplan. Drop the gun.
I went for his gun. We struggled. He went down. Hit his head on the floor or something. I'm not sure. I could tell he wasn't breathing. I panicked and ran.
That's Kaplan's autopsy report. He was still alive when you left him. He wasn't beaten to death. He died of asphyxiation. Coroner found traces of soil in his lungs. He was buried alive.
That's not possible.
I know it wasn't you. I checked your running sheets. You were operational at the time of his death. You didn't have time to do a round trip to Albury, which means maybe you had some help. Well, I know you had help with the tape. Who supplied it?
I won't answer that.
All right, you can go. Listen, I was very sorry to hear about Oscar Stone. From what I hear, he was quite a bug man.
I was wondering what our mate would be thinking of today. What he'd be doing. Probably rearrange the guest list a bit. Beef up security. But I know he'd make sure that all of you are okay. He cared. I'm gonna miss him. Shirley and Jim, I was honoured when you asked me to speak today. I just don't think there's words that will give him justice. He travelled through most of his illness on his own. I think that was to spare all of us. His was the ultimate sacrifice. He saved my life. Wherever you are now, mate, it's got to be a better place for it. There'll be no hearts forever.
We are but pilgrims on the journey through life. And everything in this life fades into insignificance when we look on life from this perspective.